All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want a cup that overflows with love, although it's not enough to fill my heart. I want a barrel full of love, although I know it's not enough to fill my heart. I want a river full of love, but then I know the holes will still remain. I need an ocean full of love, although I know the holes will still remain. And the Swiss cheese hawk knows only kindness can fill its holes, and love can dry my tears as pain disappears. I need a miracle and not someone's charity. One drop of love from him and my heart's in
I've never thought before in my life. Happy Foggy Friday, gamers. Welcome back to Silent Hill Downpour. The fog is closing in. Now, I don't know exactly where we are. I know exactly where we are. We lost a little, hopefully very little. I don't know exactly how much. Hopefully fairly little progress. Because I had to end in a hurry last week, and that's the downside of autosaves instead of like save points. You're kind of just up to the game's mercy on when you get to come back if you stop playing. And I have to remember the controls. Because they changed them all. What's that button prompt? Or am I going silly? I think there's just a little flicker. I guess I should have seen that coming. But what a groan, what a grunt of pain. The fuck do you mean I can't go through that? Arrgh! There's something unpleasant. Can't let it slide. Seems so long since last Foggy Friday, but I do remember the silly cave guys. Yeah. Whoa! I didn't ask for him to do that. Hello, Latrice. I guess I can go through here. Won't hurt me. I didn't want to do that. A little bit of map. I love a map. Escape from Silent Hill. Yeah, I remember we had some fun with that. Murph says, fuck the crowbar and fuck this town. I think Escape from Silent Hill would be a really good title for a like solid like 60-something% on Rotten Tomatoes movie. Yeah, he really doesn't put that much into a swing. Arrested for being too good at baseball. You know when there's like a famous scene of a famous clip of like a guy accidentally fucking beaning a bird? Murphy used to do that on purpose. Silent Hill Escape from Monkey Island crossover. Can I be real as fuck? A Silent Hill branded escape room type, or a point and click adventure game could really be good as fuck. Like, that's a great way to get the horror atmosphere up in a way that it won't necessarily like neither encourage you to feel like you have to fight back, nor make you feel too discouraged when you don't. Although at times, like, they could probably get away with it. Been in a Resident Evil one. Ooh. Guybrush Threep would be oblivious to the rumor, to the horrors. I can't speak. Should I bring the shovel? I feel like axe might be a little bit more damageful. Game would simply grind to a halt if you didn't have a weapon to tear down any given planked up door. Yeah, I had a moment in the Mines last episode when I broke my bladed weapon, or my metal weapon, down to just the wooden handle against an enemy. And I had to run several rooms back to an infinitely spawning toolbox. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Well. Have I learned? Where does my... Nope. Is there maybe a clue written on my current map? Probably hard to imagine I come back at some point, but I want to scour around and see if how many. I should probably use one of these. So it's not a full heal. Yeah, I was talking to my wife about that after stream last week. I don't other than stuff like Minecraft that relies on crafting so heavily that you can, like, usually like, I mean, like, just stuff that relies on crafting. Breakable weapons have kind of just never landed in a game, in my opinion. Like, there's some when they're bearable, like, not necessarily bad or, like, detractive from the experience, but, like, the thing is, if the game relies too heavily on either combat or on, like this one, having weapons to solve puzzles, then, like, yeah, you have to be, if you're gonna have them breakable, then you can't have them be too sparse. You're having to give them to players so frequently that... Yeah, like, Breath of the Wild is one of the closer, like, I understand why people complain about it, and I do think it could be, like, But having different weapons that function different ways is interesting. Having like a clear indicator to when your weapon is going to break, and having you like do more damage next to it, or do more damage when it does. Even down to the way that like a lot of times if you crit someone with your weapon in Breath of the Wild, they'll drop their weapon, so you have a replacement immediately. And of course, yeah, you have enough inventory space to like... I mean, Silent Hill Origins. You could find so many different weapons that...
Speaking of which, this next one goes out to Murphy Pendleton, a lost soul on a stroll. You keep on keeping on, bro, and your pal DJ Ricks will do the same. Playing the music y'all want to hear.
Adding the ammo scarcity of Survival Horror to melee combat too, which feels bad when there's no other options to fight. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, yeah, even Breath of the Wild, which has very little other than bombs that's effective, you still have other things you can do in combat, worst case scenario. On top of, like, bows. Like, you can throw shit around at enemies with stasis, or even, I mean, you need a weapon to really get the most out of stasis, but... yeah, like, in... But even in, like, good examples like that, there's an extent of, like... does this really add anything to the game that isn't just... like...
Where is everybody?
Does this add anything to the game that wouldn't just tangibly be better just having, like, a spear and an axe and a great sword? Which, I mean, sometimes in Breath of the Wild you can get, like, the slightly rare elemental ones, or modifiers like multi-arrow shot. And so that kind of makes it okay, but again, don't think Breath of the Wild is perfect or anything, just taking a hardline stance of too many people annoyed you with their hyperbolic takes about durability in the game, so you actually love it now. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of, like, what's the fucking... Nope. There it is. There's an extent easily of it makes sense why people are so against it, but a lot of it crashes down on Breath of the Wild, despite it being a thing. Like, it's not entirely Breath of the Wild's fault for just following common trends in gaming. When everybody's doing it, it doesn't really make sense to get mad at one of the ones that does it relatively least offensively. What the fuck? Can it... Where'd my axe go? Better be in these fucking bushes. Hey, Murph. Murphy, buddy, where'd you throw the fucking axe, man? Well, whatever, I'll go get that rake. At least it's got reach. Yeah, like, there's a lot about, like, even though the one slot for a weapon, but you also need a weapon to solve puzzles, and also some weapons can't be used to solve those puzzles. And even like the ones that can't always. Where the fuck am I? I'm in the little cursor, aren't I? Hi, Bat. God damn it. That's where I came through. I'm kind of just roaming aimlessly right now, but I was rushing through here last week, so I want to make sure I'm covering any ground I would have missed. Pretty sure I go down there and there's a new type of enemy. Anyway, yeah, like, on top of everything else, the best and highest durability weapon in this game is locked behind a code that was exclusive content on release. What the fuck? That doesn't... I think that doesn't even really surprise me. Like, this was what, 2011 or something? 2012? This was the prime era of... like... there's some fucking women. Take that sentence out of context. If you could unlock a Puke Puke in this game, it would be Game of the Year. Why'd I do that? Whoa! I take it all back. Game of the Year. I keep getting distracted before I finish the sentence. If this game does make me give up my melee weapon to carry a gun, that is like a complete deal breaker. Like, I'll probably still try to finish it, but that is sending it to the bottom of the tier list. Which is too bad, because there's a lot about the atmosphere I really do like. And from some of what it's given us about, like, the characterization and the backstory so far, it really does feel like it's doing different enough from... God damn it. From other recent entries. Or popular entries. Love the name of the clip. Honestly, the biggest, like, aside from the whole spiel about breakable weapons, I think the thing I dislike the most about the combat is that they could have just kept the system and the controls from Homecoming. It sounds like a vehicle, a cop car. Because the combat wasn't always fun in Homecoming, but the dodge felt better than this game's blocking. You could carry like one of each of a selection of weapon types, and each of them had their puzzle solving capability. I'm not technically not the gun, but like, yeah, there's lightning and thunders. I assume it's the setting I changed last time, but I'm glad that the flickering isn't happening. Oh, this is where a guy is. There's a new type of guy and he's unpleasant. I think so. I mean, maybe not. Oh, there he is. Oh shit! Stop the patrol cars? What? Huh? What? What? Huh? What was that? Oh my god, there's... Oh! Come on, man.
Again.
This isn't ideal. Oh, a new flashlight. Okay. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong freaking button. Come on! Get fucked. They stayed out for a nice long time. I'll give this game that. Okay. Nope. How's my health? 40 again. I think I can work with that. Okay. Police cars everywhere. They don't look like normal cops. Something's very wrong here. What kind of town is this? Do I have a goal point? Oh, there's a police station right around the corner. Started having to deal with guys right as I was trying to read a message, but the developer said this game was themed about degradation and ruin. So it also made the system similar more, but missing thing. Oh, you're doing a silly. You're getting on their ass. You're being funny about it. What the fuck? Where did you come from? What? Why are there so many enemies? Oh, she just snapped my shit in twain. That's cool. This sucks, man. What if I just fucking ignore everything? What if I just say fuck this noise, I'm not dealing with it? Well, that's not gonna be possible, is it? She's on my ass. And her scream's got infinite range. There's a guy here. Nope. Dude. He just fucking... He just... What the fuck? What is going on? Is there a fucking infinite guy spawner? Thank goodness the cops left this pile of bricks here. Okay, I need to fucking get out of here. We are under fucking attack. Alright, man. This is uncouth. Why can he... Popping in just long enough to say hi, I hope you have fun. Well, thank you for popping by. Hope you're taking care. What is that? Well, that's another little fucking candelabrum. Literally, where am I supposed to be going right now? The police station? Oops. God. What is this? At least the hammer seems pretty strong. They really like change like every button. Oh, there's just a hole in the wall. Police Department. Boston Police Department. Report. Case number MA-0814-1969. Incident, vehicle theft. Reporting officer, Sergeant Matthew Baker. Date of report, February 26th. Year redacted. At about 22:40 hours is 10:40 at night. On 2/25, suspect, name redacted, was observed by a number of witnesses, see Appendix A, at 4050 Bromfield Road, forcibly entering a parked police cruiser, Appendix B. Suspect was then able to start the car and depart the scene in a reckless manner, approaching surface street speeds far in excess of the posted limits. At approximately 22:45 hours, patrol officers in the area, as well as air assets from the sheriff's department, answered the stolen vehicle call from dispatch and began pursuit of the suspect. At 23:10 hours, suspect exited onto Interstate 94 southbound on the Route 5 off-ramp. The suspect continued southbound on Interstate 94 at excessive speeds, and pursuing officers maintained a safe distance to reduce collateral risk to nearby civilians. Why is there fogs? Why wouldn't there be fogs? Why fog? Well, it's Friday. At approximately 08:20 hours, they chased this guy for like 9 hours. On 2/26, the suspect crossed the state line into Ashfield and exited onto surface streets. At that time, local officers cordoned off the area to civilian traffic and dispatched road spikes. The spikes disabled the stolen vehicle, bringing it to a complete stop at approximately 08:35 hours. Prepared by M. Baker. Flavored Zay, berry rock candy.
Let's get here.
On account of the mining level last week. Also, hi, kisses you. 10 at like something like, because from 10 at night to like 8 in the morning. About 11.
Can anyone hear me? Hello?
About 11, but still, about 11 at night to like
These must be the police calls.
8 in the morning. Another flashlight. I guess I can probably use the flashlight as an emergency weapon. And that's why they're giving me so many, but... What am I doing? Oh. Patrol schedule. It's like an inn, but I don't think that could be correct. Those sure are nice and blurry. Without any other tips and trisks I can... Alright, well let me start with D3 something 5. Kind of looks like an inn, but if not that, could be maybe D3. Try A5 first. Well, that's not how they write their A's.
Anyone, please? Can anybody hear this? I'm at the station. In the old clock tower. Anyone? I'm waiting, please.
Interesting. Painting. Despair. Interesting. Okay, I feel like I can learn any more from this. Okay, that one... Someone looks like maybe 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 8? C, that's a C. C468, let me try that. Maybe not. That's just a backspace, okay. D3 blank 5. Hmm. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. This kind of sucks. It really doesn't even look that much like chalk on a blackboard actually erased. It looks like they just did something and smeared it and smudged it with, like, paint tool. A143 could be that last one. No, I guess not. Like, I don't like to have to resort to just guessing on this stuff, but it's... The way the lightning intensifies the flashlight is not ideal either. Silent Hill needs to get over the fact that there was a cop in the first one and just become anti-cop, honestly. Every Silent Hill game should have a cop dying in a silly way. How hurt am I? 63, that's survivable. Visited by a vision of a Silent Hill set in one of those cop cities. Ugh. I'm just gonna do D3 blank 5. Every D3 blank 5 combo they got. Because just sitting here staring at the wall is not getting us anywhere. Okay. So maybe it's 7? A743 for the last one? Well, maybe not. Okay, C4 blank 8 I'm pretty sure about. Could be 6, 5, 8. Oh. Why is this so bright? Police Department, Silent Hill. From the desk of Chief Ronald Doyle. Annual Felony Crime Survey. Property crime. Incidents. Number of incidents to previous year. Burglary 74 to 54. Larceny and theft 386 to 239. Auto theft 28 to 30. Arson 3 to 2. Violent crime. Homicide 6 to 2. Forcible rape 4 to 3. Aggravated assault 53 to 30. Robbery 6 to 5? Maybe? Has to be something that will clarify this puzzle elsewhere, and I'm sure it will be annoying to backtrack. Yeah. C4 something 5. We'll try until we get it. Do I like... Oh my god, I wonder if I have to, like, put them each in an order. Now that I think about it. I don't know for sure that they can't. Okay, let me go through each of them one by one to make sure. Oops. Okay, so either I have to put them in order correctly, or I'm wrong about one of those. I'm wrong about how that one starts, but it really looks like DCBA. This really sucks. This really fucking sucks, man. Okay, let's put the first one in again. D3, I think it was D375. Okay. C4. Two 8 maybe? I really don't even know. Eight? Gotta drink a water real quick while I'm sitting here. C4, I'm gonna try C468. Wait, I just had an idea. Okay, well. Fuck off. I didn't see a single cop car, but apparently they were there. I hate to do it. I might just fucking look this up. We've already been here way too damn long. We've just been standing here looking at the thing. And I'm not like... Yeah, the camera like panned. I was in the middle of being attacked by monsters, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. It's a fucking number pattern. So if it was, hold on, D375, right? sucks. This is so stupid. Calling all cars. This is pissing me off. The true horror of Silent Hill was the police brutality. I don't think that should be, hey. What's your problem? She's so obviously aggroed onto me, but also can't get in here. Oh, fuck the hydrator. And the stretcher. Give me just a minute to stressfully cross this plank. I'm not taking a fucking pamphlet about your religion, ma'am. Can I be real as fuck? My favorite part also is that in looking this up, I learned it was a side quest. They put side quests in the game and it sucks. Sucker Blast and also Squashed. I stretched this just so you could squash me. I can't. What do you mean? There are an infinite amount of enemies in Silent Hill. Also, yeah, they should not be allowed to block. Like, what do you mean? So if... Patrol car I didn't see earlier is what spawned a ton of enemies. I mean, that makes sense. So where the fuck do I go then? Haven't unpacked your brain yet. Well, that's okay. Just a fun prank I played on the police. Next, try grabbing the gun. I want to know what's down here. Another painting. Yeah. Sunrise. Literally just took it and rolled it up. Like, what if it's old? What if it's fragile? Yeah, I've had 5 bullets for a while and I never got the gun. And I don't know... What? Fight what? What do you mean a trophy fighter flight? I fought or fought. Weird. Thunderstorming in real life, goodness. Stay safe. The downpour was with you all along. Okay. Why am I over here? Oops. The fog! Fog champ! Why is that soap so pink? Oh, because it's women's restroom and women pink love color women gender. What the fuck am I doing in here, man? Where am I going? Estrogenizing soap. A little weird. Like, I got a tooltip about that when I was booting up the game. Something about, like, try to access the sewers for easier movement around Silent Hill or whatever. But I didn't expect that it would be almost straight up, completely, literally. This corridor, the sewers are a series of semi-fast travel corridors. I'm gonna get up for just a minute. Everybody behave. Silent Hill Burger on the corner of Main. Plus, now served at the hospital cafeteria and the other hospital cafeteria and the other hospital cafeteria. Is that a map in case I missed it, or? I guess so. Turning Silent Hill into a devious trap that consumes foodie influencers trying to taste the Silent Hill burger for their online audience. I'm not gonna lie, a Silent Hill... probably not a game, but some kind of story. Told entirely from the point of view of, like a vlogger visiting the titular town. Could go really hard or suck. Oh god. Stop. It's like they just keep attacking. What a question mark. What's strange? Yeah, this axe is nicely durable for now. Hello. Now, I will say, while they lose points due to being so annoying to fight, that is... what the hell? Some kind of, like, poker? Is that a harpoon? Is that a whaling spear? That's a ladder. Can I do anything about that? I was hoping it would be that simple, but... too bad I can't carry a hook and an axe at the same time. Use it to defeat a big fog whale. It's like this clearly... I suppose it's not too hard to imagine I could get up there through a different method, but... did I just break it? I've broken it. Okay, well, I'll take the axe back, I guess. I was hoping it would be that simple, but it doesn't seem like it is. And now I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do then? Do they just spawn? Do enemies just spawn whenever? Oh, she's aware of me. The light doesn't fucking matter. This game sucks. Good lord. I mean, maybe I can get across the way first? I don't know. Roommate tragically transformed into Silent Hill Beast. Got 3 of those right now. Oh. It feels like there must be something I'm missing back here. You stop that. I'll tell you what would be so funny. If we tried enticing the ladder down with treats, you might be onto something. Put on a sexy ladder disguise. He's only good at baseball, he can't dunk. Oh, the hook respawned. Can I try again? I will fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Come! First of all, white men can't jump. I have to be like a foot away from it. Being at the base of it doesn't get me there. I assume I couldn't do that with the axe because it didn't quite have reach. Like, I can't see what that is. Is that a dead bird? Oh. What is that? Number 1, I guess, whatever it is.
Oh God, why are you doing this to me?
Unless that's something Murphy recognizes. Quite interesting. Body bag, maybe. Okay, I guess I'm just going in. I guess this trigger is also like a foot wide. And if you even turn to face the window from that range, you're going in. Or out. He's a cat. Yeah, if you're at sufficiently low health, you limp, and I haven't been always healing. Although knowing, like, I don't know what the ending situation is like in this game. And considering Homecoming was Homecoming and Shattered Memories were both good indicators that they're willing to just do bullshit again. Murphy can go indoors to take shelter from the rain. Is the rain bad in some way? No, I don't know. Like...
DJ Rick's back again with another dedication for Mr. Popularity today, Murphy Pendleton. The WLMN-FM phone's been ringing off the hook for old Murph. All I can say, people, is that DJ Rick's is gonna have to meet this dude someday and find out what his secret is.
Strange. Quite strange. The funniest thing also is that I found very few buildings I can actually enter. So I don't know why they give me that tooltip at all. If I had a nickel for every Silent Hill playable character I can and will read as transfem, well, how many games did they make again? I don't know if it's metaphorical or just they didn't want to render reflections that every single... Oh, hello. Every single mirror I see is smashed out. And I will definitely say if they didn't want to render the reflections, they could have just not done so. Made the mirrors look fogged up or something. What the fuck? A hammer. That's strange. Okay. I don't know what I would need a hammer for. What a weird room. Is there really not anything to do in here? Oh, with a hammer. Whoops. Okay. Okay, well. Just don't know how to feel about that. Nothing down here. Dear shithead, I'm onto you, you junky asshole. Next time something goes missing from my apartment, you can expect the cops to come knocking on your door. And if it's not them, it'll be me, and my knock is 12 gauges if you catch my drift. So if you don't want an ass full of buckshot, I suggest you stay the fuck away from my apartment. Last warning.
A thief, huh?
Good lord. Oh. I'm sorry. Well, nothing to say about that, I guess.
This must be all the stuff he took.
Oh. Weird. Money bank. A child's money bank shaped like an elephant. Lock it. A picture of a woman is inside. War medal. A purple heart from World War II. Gold watch. Solid gold watch with metal bracelet. Okay. So I guess the other apartments in the building, that's the same blackboard as the other room. What does that look like? Could maybe hold the locket. Yep. I was kind of thinking more metal, but all the extra space. Looked like it could hold the chain. This looks like... Oh, there's a watch. On the wrist. Moral of the story. Sad crying lady, now happy laughing lady, because the locket has returned. Money bank goes over here. So true. There's one thing I know about children. Famously, they love rattling money bank. Check if this is where I came through. I'll check it out anyway. But I'm expecting a, Don't touch the window. Oh, a cleaver. Well, we'll just leave that right there. Oh, medkit, that's big. I had a coin bank as a kid and loved the animal shape of it way more than any kind of money it held. Yeah, honestly. Let me run back up just to make sure there wasn't, like, nothing else to do on the landing here. I should be good with those rooms. Last one's probably down on the first. Ugh. Painting wonder. Okay. Now Murphy is the thief. Rocking chair stopped rocking. Well, before I leave out, I am kind of curious to, like, go back to the thief's room. This was not the thief's room. It was all the way up top. Forgot. Yo, I got a new fit. I like the hoodie. Looks comfy. Wow, the side quests are worth it. Legitimately, it makes me wonder if, like, not that I, like, care enough to go back for it, but I bet you, like, a police uniform spawned somewhere from completing that other side quest.
Scared the hell out of me.
Definitely not what I intended. Still in town, I see.
Just haven't found a way out. Yet.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Yeah? Then what?
Well, let's just say I could finally put this damn bag down for starters.
Man, cut the bullshit. What is this place?
Can't say I understand the question. This is a busy town. Do you think these letters deliver themselves?
Whatever. Can you at least tell me where the radio station is? Someone's been calling in, making these dedications to me.
Oh, sure. That'd be the tall building in the center of town. Big old monster of a clock at the top. Shouldn't be hard to find. By the way, I ran into that lady friend of yours. What in the world you do to get that young woman so riled up anyway? She was fit to be tied.
Tell you the truth, I got no idea.
Son, in my experience, when someone's that angry, it ain't a mistake. It's personal.
I bet she's got, unless it's some crazy, like, oh, she's someone from his, like, backstory. I said that as if I mean it in some kind of demeaning way. I don't really. It's not raining anymore. There's gonna be a chase sequence through here. What in the world was I about to say? If she's not the, if she's not someone from Murphy's backstory specifically, then she's probably related to the guy we killed in the opening of the game. I kind of have to say there is an extent to which... Oh. There's an extent to which I don't really want to explore if there's not gonna be anything really worth finding. Like, as long as I've got a reliable weapon, I don't want to... There's no point in picking another one up. Woohoo! There's unlikely to be anything else worth getting. Even if, I mean, if I missed the pistol pickup, then why would I bother looking for more ammo?
Yo, Silent Hill, DJ Rick's here on WLMN FM, and I need help. Watch it. Man, they're listening. Got a lot of time, please. Someone help me.
What? Huh? What? Huh? Oh, I guess I can go in here. Just some random building? Also, I don't know what, like... I don't like this place immediately. There's no reason to expect that enemies wouldn't keep appearing throughout the game, but when they establish a guy so strongly in like a specific area, like the mines and the caves, it does feel weird to see him just out on the fucking street. Fender's Fine Art and Appraisals. October 3rd. Dear Mr. Rice, the Delilah painting in your collection needs to be in a public gallery, not the private home of an eccentric recluse who selfishly hoards such treasures for his sole enjoyment. I have tried repeatedly to get you to accept my generous offers to purchase the painting, but once again you rebuff me, leaving me no choice but to take drastic measures. It would be extremely unfortunate if certain details regarding your son's suicide were made public. Give me the painting and I will assure you that these allegations will never see the light of day. Refuse me and face the consequences. Sincerely, Melissa Matlin. Huh. so fucking dark in here. I don't like it. How large is the map? 3x3 grid? Maybe I don't need the entire map to find the treasure. Who has the missing paintings? Cross-check with Art Collector Quarterly. Who's buying New England 19th century oils? Mr. Rice won't return calls. Crossed out, crossed out. Mr. Bandu refuses to sell, crossed out. What do the symbols mean? Native American? Maybe Algonquian? Call Pat at SH History Society. Maybe he knows? Ravens, death, burial site?
These look like different locations.
Nasty. This is probably where I drop off the painting. Ooh. September 14th. Dear Mr. Barker, thank you for returning my inquiry regarding the Liliana Shelley painting. It's wonderful to find another like-minded collector, especially one that's so familiar with the early work of this local artist. I was, however, extremely disappointed to hear that you have chosen to reject my offer to acquire this piece from my gallery. You have to understand that we are assembling what the Art Review has called the most important and extensive collection of Shelley's early oils ever displayed, and refusing to sell or lend the painting to the gallery is not only a disservice to Silent Hill, but an insult to the greater art community. Your refusal to support the celebration of Shelley's work will only lead to misfortune. I beg you to carefully reconsider my offer. Sincerely, Melissa Matlin. Calibrating a washing machine. Doesn't feel like the kind of thing that should need to be calibrated, but I'm no expert. They must have killed someone in here. Quite strange and unnerving. What's all this? The world? Huh.
It's a piece of the map.
I see. Hmm.
Another map piece.
Oh, that one's glaring. Well, for now I don't have any more, but I guess this will be good to keep in mind if I find more. I don't know that I expect it to be helpful for me. But maybe. Find a way to access the subway tunnel so that you can get around town much faster. Ranch. Honestly, kind of weird to have, not in a bad way, but to have like a classic Silent Hill infrastructure collapse that is kind of just a pond, a puddle or something, instead of a foggy cliff into nothing like the classic Silent Hill broken road. Ooh. Hi. Downpour's been going. It's, strange in a lot of ways, but not necessarily bad in most of them. Wow. Let's pick up a whole amphora if I wanted. I don't think this is doing me any favors, but the axe has been a good friend so far, so I'm gonna... Where do these fucking guys come from? I know you see me. Stop posturing, get over here. Okay. Fuck. Piss off. Gotta fight to pick with him. Pretty is not ideal. Yeah, the combat is like one of the biggest, like... Not super happy with it, but it could be worse. It's honestly, it's worse just because, like, in Homecoming you've got the dodge. And so learning enemies' tells and dodge timings can be a pretty big boon. In this you can block, but usually enemies are like, they're gonna just keep swinging. And blocking until you can find an opening isn't always as reliable or even as fun as just dodging around their attacks to get an opening. And also, a twofer that makes several parts of the game, but especially the combat worse, is you have breakable weapons and can only carry one weapon at a time. So if an enemy starts going at, like, even if it's not a sufficiently durable weapon, you can't even really just sit there blocking until an enemy stops doing their combo and take that opening to kill them. Because sometimes they'll break your weapon while you're using it to block. Hey, man.
Damn rain never lets up, does it? Man can catch his death out here. Of course, if you could spare something to eat, I could show you another way to get around town, keep your head dry. What do you say, friend? That's a fair trade, ain't it?
Sure. I don't think I have anything immediately, but locked. Got your washer working. Nice. Another locker. I never found the code for the first one, and the Lord knows how far back there now. Shouldn't go over the steams before I catch up on odds. Just the environment has its own vibe while still having... Yeah, it feels like the right amount of... Oh, the lockers are the exclusive content code things. That's great. That's super intuitive to anyone who plays the game after the expected date, or without keeping up with the internet cycles. Need to give Silent Hill to Andrew Lloyd Webber. I mean, here's the thing. Just for one game, yeah, I want to see what he would do with it. Okay, now this is extraordinarily straightforward, and this... What the fuck? What the hell is this? Ketchum Street, King Avenue, Masterton? And then the world will turn to ash. Oh, there was another... Something about just right balance. Yeah, I definitely feel like it does hit a good amount of, like, I mean, it's still got that like mystery and like, come on, man. Like that vagueness, that kind of uncanny or like off-putting vagueness. Like, I mean, like, scratch that NPC, because he's just chilling. He's doing something else. He's minding his own business, but think like when you run into, like, in Silent Hill 1 when you run into Dahlia, or in 2 when you chat with, like, Maria. Where did you fucking come from? And there's just kind of this, but yeah, like you talk to Dahlia or Maria or even like some of the NPCs in 4. And there's this vibe of like they know something about what's going on that you don't. But they're certainly not going to explain it to you. If they even can. And, like, that is how... I mean, one of the NPCs is, like, a mailman who seems to be at home in Southno, and he has that kind of vibe, like... He kind of acts like nothing weird is happening. And then he drops a line hinting at, like... there being a reason Murph is here. Granny Pat's 100% organic milk chocolate bar. And then there's like because like Murph shows up, like you show up on a you're in prison, and then the prison bus crashes. And you don't really see anyone else who was on the bus, except occasionally you run into like the officer, one of the officers who was keeping an eye on it, who'd like she seems to have something against Murphy personally. And then as far as like the game, like the other world, I mean the focus on the rain and the drizzle and stuff is like a fun twist, especially after how much Homecoming did just also do like blood and rust. Why does it? Anyway, hey man, have a snack.
Sorry, it's not much, but you're welcome to it.
You got a map of the town? Let me show you something.
Mm-hmm.
See that? There's tunnels all over Silent Hill, connecting one part of town to the other. You just gotta think like a rat, see? A rat's vermin. But he knows how to survive, how to stay out of the rain. You think like a rat, kid, and you'll be fine. Just like old Homer. I tell you what, it gets awful cold most nights. If you found me a coat to keep warm, I could show you some more shortcuts to keep you dry. You just come back here and find me.
Sorry, I haven't found one yet.
No? Oh, well, I'll just stay out here and freeze my dick off then.
Sorry, man. I'll get back to you if I find... See, I found like that alternate outfit, but I guess it was just an alternate outfit for me, and I guess I can't pick it up and bring it around. And yeah, as far as the other world, we've only properly seen it once, but Let me dip through here again. Maybe I missed something. The thing I feel like I'm gonna need to experience more to really feel strongly about. It has an almost like Shattered Memories style like chase angle to it. And I will say it, like, I need to experience it more to really say how I feel about it. And it definitely, like, the first time around I was kind of like, I don't know about this, but it, like, the threat feels more immediate and tangible. Where am I right now? Than in, I'll probably need to go this way later. I want to head back to the radio tower. Yeah, the danger feels more immediately tangible, and it's more clear that, like, getting it, like, it kind of, I mean, like Izzy mentioned a bit ago, it kind of looks almost like a black hole of a void. And, yeah, it seems like it's called a monster. Or it's treated like a monster. It's not entirely clear what it is, but maybe it'll be like more clearly monstrous or creatureful as we encounter it more. And also like having a dedicated like otherworld with a clear path. Fucking... Oh, that's another hook. I probably will need that then. Gives it a big edge over, like, Home... or, Shattered Memories, where you go into the, like, the whole world freezes over, you're kind of just running. Oh, I'm, like, here. Do 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 do. What?
These are my parole papers. Who is doing this? What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Hey, Murphy! I got your paperwork here. Take a look.
Hey, Murphy, remember, this is a limited time offer, my friend.
I'll let you know. What's up, Officer Coleridge?
What was that about?
Nothing.
Hey, don't bullshit a bullshitter. Sewell's bad news, Murph. He doesn't do anyone favors. What are you in for with him?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
For your sake? I hope so. I don't want to get your hopes up, kid, but the parole board's looking pretty closely at your case. Don't screw this up now. Not after all I've done to get you out of here.
Don't worry, Officer Coleridge. I got it all under control. Just some unfinished business to take care of.
Ooh.
What the hell are you doing in here anyway, Murphy? You're not like these guys.
Told you, sir. Car theft, resisting and evading, and...
Yeah, you stole a police cruiser and led him on a 10-hour chase down the eastern seaboard.
Oh.
What makes a guy with no priors and a clean psyche do something that stupid? I think you at least owe me the truth.
Maybe I just needed to escape from the world for a while.
Yeah, well, you just steer clear of Sewell and do your homework, right?
I found the report about that earlier. I didn't know. I guess I could have picked it up, but I didn't know it was about Murphy. But that is pretty based. Whoop. From Parole Committee to Glenn Milton. Subject, Prisoner Pendleton Murphy, 273A. Parole status. This letter is to inform you that parole has been approved for prisoner Murphy Pendleton, 273A, effective June 26th. Mr. Pendleton has met all qualifications for early release and by all accounts is a model prisoner. We feel he is prepared to make the successful transition from a prisoner to citizen. Further, due to the non-violent nature of his conviction, it is our opinion he poses no physical threat/danger to the general public. Please feel free to contact our office should you have any questions and or concerns. Respectfully, Judith Zaragoza, Parole Committee Chairperson. This isn't a radio, or is it? Oh, the radio station is at the top. The Centennial Building. What an interesting type of place. Okay, well, we'll worry about that in a little bit. I will also say I'm liking how it feels like it is kind of... For, like, if I'm being honest, the game where the plot feels like it's probably taking most after Silent Hill 2, after, like, obviously 3 and 4 and... Origins and Homecoming all ended up more about the Order than about someone's personal struggles and such. It feels like it's like, I mean, like that moment when we found the papers and Murph was like, why are you doing this to me? Like it feels like it's doing a much better job than any of them except like 3 of being like, yeah, the town is like fucking... This shit is happening to him personally. Like, as his reactions as a character, like... Hi, doggy. A cap includes this dog. remember this being a pretty good game despite the combat and weird puzzles. And also, like, honestly, weird puzzles don't, like... That one that we were on earlier kind of got me because it wasn't obvious enough what I had to be trying to figure out, but in hindsight it is pretty plausible to figure it out on your own. And I did set puzzles to hard on purpose. I didn't have to do that to myself. From Captain Brian Handley to Warden Glenn Milton. Status update, internal investigation. Per our recent conversation, my department has initiated an aggressive internal investigation into the prison guard staff. In order to keep you appraised of significant developments, please note that we are paying particular attention to the activities, past and present, of Corrections Officer George Sewell. We have received an eyewitness testimony from Corrections Officer Frank Coleridge that suggests C.O. Sewell has been engaged in a number of illegal activities in the course of his duties. Other than C.O. Coleridge's testimony, however, our evidence regarding Sewell's alleged violations remains circumstantial at this point, and our investigation continues. I will keep you promptly apprised of any new findings. Respectfully, Captain Brian Handley, Chief of Guards. Yeah, like, after Shattered Memories kind of just eschewed meaningful puzzles entirely, like, having a game that actually tries to do, like, even a little bit with them is nice. The fuck? Oh! Interesting. Okay, I guess that's not a weapon that I can do that with. Yeah, I mean, immediately after that discussion about being more interested in what kind of puzzles this game has to offer than the... Interesting. It's like someone just appeared and walked through the door. Walked to the door. Can I smash that with this? That leads straight into water.
Too deep. I wonder where it goes.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Murph. You went up to your shoulders. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, this is really interesting. Ask
I can just get to that freight elevator.
security guard to open. Yeah, well, that's nothing I can do anything about yet. Not immediately road facing enough to get the light. Yeah, you know, like, I didn't even think of that, but yeah, like... It's extraordinarily uncool. Come on. Haha, 69% health. Oh. Someone popped like a grape in here. Didn't actually mean to do that. I forgot I had that on me. Richter might be the most normal person in horror world since Shirley. Yeah, like that was kind of what I was getting at. It's like this is gonna be a helpful weapon for a while. I don't think there was anything in the van. It was literally just to fucking get me, which, like, no joke, pretty good. Also, yeah, I was too distracted to say anything, but yeah, the, like... It feels like it's pretty natural to immediately, even if you go this way, you kind of fiddle with your flashlight for a second, and so you might not see the tracks. Huh. Gotta hint at the obligatory not pyramid head, but...
Let's see if this works.
Fucking Plato's allegory got his ass. Allegory. Hey, are you good? I think you're gonna jump up and try to kill and hurt me. Do have to hop up for just a moment. I always look away from the screen when a game tells you you're looking through a whole first-person thing. Yeah, it's like... I kind of respect that one not going for a jump scare with it, especially since they did just get me with a different jump scare. Okay, be right back. Behave. See, yeah, I don't think I've seen that many games that actually do the, like, look through a hole and get jump scared thing either. It feels like there's a valley of, like, games that aren't horror games but have, like, a horror or horror-esque segment will do it sometimes. And then bad horror games will do it because it's easy. Like, both of them, it's because it's easy, but at least in, like, a non-horror game, I can give it up that, like, they have to go for easy stuff because they aren't... It's only a small segment, so they don't have as much room to build up a good atmosphere as a good horror game. The only game I can think of that does something like that is, like, early in Resident Evil Village. If you look out a window, a guy will jump up, and then he'll, like, run around to the door of the building to come in and attack you. Unless you shoot him through the window, because you have guns and you can shoot and kill him through the window. So it's kind of the right balance of, like, even though I do think Village is more horror than some Resident Evil entries, it is actiony enough that you can immediately be like, fuck you. Fuck you for doing that to me. Oh, the water's going up. Oh, there's fucking gooblers. Can you be nice to me? What's your damage? I don't like these guys. Get fucked! Bitch! Oh no, they got the doggy. I'm in a cab. But still. Dogs are drafted and forced into it. Wow, isometric camera?
This is DJ Rick's playing the tunes you want to hear, year after year after year. We've been together a long time, Silent Hill, and we ain't done with each other yet. You see, DJ Rick's got an important news flash for y'all, so perk up them ears. I know we're way out of town.
Huh? That was weird. Hold on. I don't know if this is... Hold on. How can I get out of here? Metal pipe. Yeah, wheelchair marks from the wheelchair marks from the... Can I get a crowbar from here, maybe? Yeah, I like the crowbar. I don't know how good it actually is, but... Someone dragging a body in the corpse's feet dragged. That makes sense to assume. It's the only whole floor to get a cover even an unoccupied wheelchair.
Welcome to Silent Hill Archive and Library.
Turn my normal flashlight on for a little bit. Good saving point. Oh well, shit. This fire axe is so fucking durable. Its only flaw is that when it breaks, it just breaks. You don't have a piece left to use, but... I didn't like that very much. That thing's pretty dead. I like that even for normal stuff like the papers, they tend to kind of... A little bit of a glow from the black light. Also, yeah, like, there's a lot about the story of this game that I'm like, it's definitely got me like... Oh. Can you fuck off? Oh, wheelchair marks again. I should actually... Did I use one just now? 59 is actually pretty bearable. I might have used one without realizing. Just another map? I don't know that I need a map. Like, it might change as it goes on, but... And to an extent, there's... To an extent, I don't have issues necessarily with the idea of... Good gracious. There's like a fucking trickster spirit here. Real additional clues with the UV light. I've been on it. Oh, hello. Like, it's one thing, difference between, like, oh, like, it was, circumstances were contrived, whether through the town being sentient or through just the passive forces at play in it, leads to, like, people getting pulled to the town. Even when they're far from it. But, I don't know what else. I was going to contrast that to something, and I don't really even know what. Because there isn't really any game that's done anything beyond that, really. I guess at most you could say whatever's going on with Homecoming. In the weird way, like, the town's powers extend to a neighboring town, but, like, that on its own kind of passes it off to an extent. And, I mean, like, I don't think it's clear what town 3 starts in, but it's clearly, like, a road, like, at least a short road trip away. Since Heather needs Douglas's help. Also, yeah, like, there definitely has, both when the box is jumbled and just now, there's been a little cackle, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's intriguing. This section of the game really feels like a good horror game in a way that not even the other, like, not even the best of, like, some of the other good entries were able to, like, hit upon. Classical civilizations, Rome. Ceremony known as taking the auspices. Central to this practice was the augur, a priest who would examine the movement and behavior of birds, and then extrapolate from it the will of the gods. For a time, war, politics, and commerce were driven by these specialized priests. Another type of specialized priest of divination in ancient Rome was the haruspices. Unlike the augur, who believed they could tell the future through the observation of elements of the living natural world, haruspices made their predictions by sacrificing animals, especially birds and sheep. Oops. These animals were typically purified with blessed waters prior to slaughter, then the livers and entrails were carefully removed and examined for signs of future events. It was just such a haruspix, Titus Vestricius Spurina, that warned Julius Caesar about the danger on. What the fuck was that? There's definitely something fucking skittering around. That's freaking me out. Auspice and aviary have the same Latin roots because of taking fortunes using birds. Interesting. Hey.
Looks like somebody has specific taste in entertainment.
I don't trust this thing to not get the fuck up and try to kill me. That, like, deep snarl. Really threw me off. That, like, that could have been... Whoops. Marginally. But I'm looking out for clues. And we have... Whoa. Well, that was pretty human-sized. I'm sorry to say, but take a moment to do that. Stay hydrated and stretch. Thank you. Pretty impish at least, yep. It is. I'm just realizing it's getting close to the time I normally would try to wrap up, but I'm not in a hurry to do anything today. So I'll probably go over at least a little bit. Fun knowing around. Have a nice rest of your Foggy Friday. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for hanging around. Hope you have a good rest of your day. The imp skitterer might show up outside your room. Also, like, just the biggest downside of this game, the real biggest downside, despite everything, no fucking save points. I'm at the mercy of... Oh, there's big claw marks on that, too. I'm at the mercy of the autosave, which is never fun. Here's another copy of the map, just in case I kept missing it. Video archive. God, it's not like a bad thing. It's fun that it does this, but it fucks with me each time. There's an elevator. Okay, I want to go to the video archive room first. What's my health? 59. I can stay there for now. I saw you. Mayor. Walked up. Something happened. Yeah, this is a really, like, here's what I'll say about the enemies so far. Is it kind of disappointing that two of them are just kind of people that look a little nasty and jitter around? Yes. Is it nice to get a break away from, first enemy is a guy who wriggles around without arms. Second enemy is a dog. Third enemy is a nurse. Fourth enemy is either, like, a big guy with blades or another little wriggling freak. This funny imp is our true pyramid head / Valtiel.
You're listening to the DJ Rick Show on WLMN-FM, where the tracks are tight and the sweet melodies flow on and on. It's always a perfect day with DJ Rick's, your on-air friend to the end.
We'll swap to this for a little bit. Seeing Murph's face and being like, oh, he looks like remake James, yeah. Funnily enough, the thing I keep thinking, and I was almost going to make my funny promo image about this, but it wasn't as true as I thought, so I didn't. But there's an extent to which he kind of gives, like, RE6 Leon. Conduct disorder is also related to psychopathy and sociopathy, marked by a near-total lack of empathy for other living things and a warped morality, defined by their own needs and desires. Nice Mr. Neighbor. Nice Guy Production, illustrated by Thomas Stepanitz. Weird. Yeah, that's quite strange. Okay, do that again then. There's not anything I can page over, so... Yeah, it's gonna be interesting getting to properly piece together. Because like, the very opening of the game is extremely straightforward about, like... If I remember correctly, it was the crooked cop that we... I mean, you know, all cops, but... Specifically the one the game drew attention to in that last cutscene flashback. Who was acting suspicious and also had the, like, report written about him. With his help. Yeah. Like, Murphy went to... Or, like, took another inmate into the... one who was supposed to be in private. To the showers. And killed him. Like, that's the literal opening scene of the game and the, like, combat tutorial. So it's, like, on one hand, it's easy to kind of be like, oh, so immediately they're just like, okay, this is his troubled, like, his troubled side. When you lose someone you love. Mannequin in glass case. The projection in the... There was a giggler again. Place is making me nervous. Mayor 200. I am glad you, like, drew attention to that. I don't know what exactly that's gonna help me with, but that'll be good to keep in mind that there's a... I wouldn't be surprised if that'll have to do with whatever this is. There's not a 0 though. See how it
Damn it.
doesn't work. I don't like it. Oh! Room 200 on the map. Don't. What the fuck? That's interesting. You gonna break out too? Bitch. I do like that. It's the right amount of disturbing and effective. That was a pop of healther. It's in the game, Automod. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be it too, but it didn't really let you lock. It didn't really let me lock in on them. God, the perpetual whispering here is really fucking with me. Like it's set in the atmosphere. It's doing what it's meant to do. Pistol bullets still don't have the pistol. Offices. Are we playing Origins now? That does, but you know what? Hey, you know what? That does immediately. Pink soap next to you.
You know more than you think you do.
Okay, man. But yeah, like a single, it's cracked, but it's, oh my god. Game did not like that. A single functional, like for one, it does show that they have like reflection functions, mechanics. So they didn't have every other mirror so far broken out of, yeah, that's a real ass, like, mirror, however they did it. It's pretty jittery, but it's like... the frame rate is here to show why there's no other functional mirrors. I thought those went extinct after the PS2. I honestly, like... I've been feeling like it's purposeful that there's no... others, because they all seem... Broken mirrors are probably a callback to the fogged up mirrors of the intro. Yeah. And it's all gonna probably end up thematic when we learn, like, some other dark secret of Murphy's past. That means he, like, can't look at himself in the mirror anymore. Like, metaphorically, can't even look at himself anymore. Maybe not. We'll see. Demon Samael, hello. Hello, final boss from Silent Hill 1. I don't think they called it that in that one, but... Oh, there's footsteppies. All over the place. All over the place. Going in both these doors, so I guess I'll... I guess that's not an important enough painting to look at. Huh? Oh my god, the gun. Murphy, you're killing me, dude. Oh my god. Can you... Are you not capable? Sequestered does not equal safe. Yeesh. I picked up an ID card from the body. It's glinting like I can have it. But I can't take it. This sucks. Didn't mean to do that. Huh. Good throw. He could be anti-gun. This sucks. This is so sad. All these 15 bullets I have are just gonna go to waste. Why does the face look like that? A director's identification card. Maybe I need to be a bit away like the ladder. Like, dropping my current item doesn't seem to actually help. Oh. Well. It's not like I really expect it to do me much good, but... would be nice to have it.
Hey, DJ Rick's here with another dedication on WLMN-FM. This one rolls out from my girl Sally. Her little bro's stuck in Brookhaven getting his tonsils out. Well, little man, we all know nothing drags like a stint in the hospital. So on behalf of your sweet sister, here comes some music to heal by.
Huh. I'm starting to think they just used real music for this game.
Wait. There's something written here.
Um... 851136. Okay. Well, that'll be good for something. Come on. Stop. It like makes multiple. I think. Maybe not, but either way. Okay. Just want to see if... Well, I guess there's not... Okay. Does the elevator play nice now? Okay. Did I go? Five 1 1 3 6. Boing. Whoops. Come on. Must go. Please enjoy all the pouring down. Well, thank you for being here. I'll probably be wrapping it up pretty soon anyway. Oh, we're already half an hour over. I don't think I've seen another autosave. Single footprint. Pouring down, pouring down, pouring down. Weird blood splatter.
I think I could climb this to the upper level.
Damn, man, I wouldn't want to if it was me, but... Brett Cairn. Psychology doctorate, maybe? Licensed clinical psychologist. 617-555-3323. Helping individuals and couples cope with the loss of a child. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Wonder if this'll hold me.
Okay, there's an autosave. And it is probably for the best to let that be it. Having a good time, but I don't want to just go indefinitely. I've just got to have dinner at some point. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Had a real fun time. I like, the more I get used to the combat and everything in this game, the more I like it after all. Like, as much as I have gripes with the breakable weapons, it's still more like, it's manageable. It's somewhat frustrating, but the atmosphere of the game just...
Revenge is a long,
Shut up.
treacherous road.
The atmosphere of the game is enough to make it, like, it's still enjoyable, and it's got me hooked in. I want to know about Murph. I want to know what brought him here. I want to know what the town, what's going on with the other people in this town. But anyway, thank you all once again for being here today. Hope you all take care for the rest of your days. Come around Tuesday, we're playing more of the Tackle Box demo for the Big Catch. Loving that as well. Looking forward to getting what I can out of that. And of course, Downpour every Friday until we're done with it. So freaking good. Looking forward to it. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.